that's just what I do because, well, I can. How's everybody doing? What's going on? All that good stuff. It is Friday. Fun time Friday on top of that. Sorry, I'm just moving my guitar case over there so I can throw my leg up. So I got to warn you. The reason I took off work a little bit earlier today, well, on top of leaving work early, let me start over. I can't even collect my thoughts. Hold up. Let me drink some Pepsi. All right. Pepsi, I believe, is Trump's Coke. Fight me on that if you want to. Pepsi, better than Coke. Except for Senate, what's up? Shout outs, by the way. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. We got like 3 people. I don't know. 5. Oh, 5. What? You kidding? Hold up just a second. Hold up. Is this yo, OG? Guys, 5 freaking people in here already. I've only been on like a minute. How you guys doing? I love each and every one of you guys, man. We've been hitting it up on the Twitterverse, especially. That's kind of my little realm, you know. Whether you're listening in the car. Hold up. You see this? Oh, Midnight's Edge. What's up? So, you see this? John, you and me have Ryan Bush. What's up? You and me have a pretty good relationship, but there are a couple things we disagree on. One of them is the validity of Coke versus Pepsi. And I like Coke a lot, or Pepsi a lot better. So it's just the way it is. OG, well, listen, procrastinate. Procrastinate your butt off, because if there's one thing procrastination does, it teaches you that you can do 2 days of work in 10 minutes or 10 minutes of work in 2 days. Depends on how you want to look at it, but that's just the way it goes. So man, look at free understand. So I think he created my just bored for once. That's what I'm talking about, man. There's my Midnight's Edge. Got a really awesome channel. I love being on his channel. Absolutely. That was a fun time. Anyways, just seemed like the kind of day I actually rage quit the day at work a little bit. And also met a really, really good friend for lunch. So if you happen to hear me hacking and coughing, I think I've developed, and this is sad because if any of you guys know anything about me, I'm what you call how do you say it? A fat sack of fat. Okay. I have a a new Soda War. Listen. So Soda Wars, by the way, before I start getting into this, Senate, here we go. Check this out. I'm from Soul Assassin. How you doing, brother? So I am from North Carolina, and there's a soft drink that is unique to North Carolina called Cheerwine. I don't know if anybody knows what Cheerwine is. Cheerwine is it's the drink that Jesus turned from water into Cheerwine. That was his first miracle ever. And so, yeah, that's right, Midnight's Edge. You can go ahead and quote me on that fat sack of fat, baby. I think what I have actually is I'm really not that fat. I'm 6'4". I'm about 265 pounds. You can kind of tell when you look at me sideways or whatever. But I think what ends up happening is there's a morbidly obese fat guy that's in my head working my body, kind of like that dude from Men in Black. And it just causes me to eat like terrible things. But there's a soft drink in North Carolina called Cheerwine. It is a very, very cherry drink. And so that's true. And so it's a very cherry type drink. It's kind of like a mixture between Dr. Pepper and Coke, but it's cherry Coke. Dr. Pepper without the spice, and then cherry Coke without the cola flavor. It's just amazing. It's an absolutely amazing drink. I have literally drank a 12-pack of that soda in one day and had no regrets whatsoever. But working full circle of what I was saying earlier, I think I'm finding out that I'm developing some food allergies. And so I met my friend and we decided to have Taco Bell, which, by the way, oh, look at that. Alex, there you go. What's going on, Alex McCarthy? That's not the one I meant to highlight. I love you, though. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. There it is. It moved down one on me. South Carolina, know all about Cheerwine. So Cheerwine, North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, some parts of Georgia, Tennessee. But that's really about it, man. We keep it in the dirty South. But I think I've found out that I'm developing some food allergies because I went to Taco Bell today for lunch. And if you guys have been following me, I have an affinity for tacos. I have an absolute love for tacos, man. And today is day number 3 that I've had tacos. Made some tacos the other night on Wednesday night. By mistake, actually. I started cooking some meat. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to make some spaghetti. Look down there, and I'm like, there's no spaghetti, or there's no noodles. That sucks. So I've got the meat going. What do I cook? I'm like, okay, I'll cook tacos. I'll get on there to get my taco seasoning. No taco seasoning either. And so I'm like, fine, I'll have to make my own. All right. We'll just make nachos. I go up there, no tortilla chips. I failed 3 times in one day. Failed 3 times at one day. Hold up 1 second. False marketing. And Thomas Gilkey, one of the besties of the besties, right there, my friend. How you doing, my brother? I've got a phone call to make for you this afternoon, man. So we're going to be getting on that. So keep your schedule open, my friend. Anyways, so after I eat Taco Bell and stuff, I'm finding that I have this really hacking cough, this terrible, terrible cough. It's just, it's god awful. So if you hear me doing anything disgusting, like more disgusting than normal, I already know I'm a little bit. So 19K Fox, how you doing, brother? So if you happen to hear anything going on with me, that's what it is. So first order of business, I literally went into this stream not thinking about what I'm going to do or talk about anything. OG, I wish I could give up sodas. I do have a soda problem, though. I really do. I've been off like 3 or 4 months at a time. Then I'll go back on them. Then I'll go on flavored water and stuff. All right. No problem, Thomas. Love you, brother. You just let me know when you're free. Me and Thomas, man, we love each other so much. And that's one of my boys, man. One of my freaking boys. If you get a second, go click on Thomas's link in the live chat. Go to his page. Sub to his channel while you're at it. He's he actually is posts a lot of serious things, but I respect one reason I respect the guys. He's very, very open about himself, some of his struggles, things like that. And I know that as somebody that's worked with people, there's Geek in Disguise. Woo! What's up? But getting back to Thomas, that he does open up with a lot about himself, some of his struggles, some of his past, everything like that. And it can be a really good encouragement because a lot of people do have a problem opening up about serious things like that. So really do go to his page, check it out, look at some of his videos. That'd be awesome. While you're at it, everybody subscribe to everybody else, man. You know we got a really cool thing in here. And if you hadn't subscribed to me already, just go ahead. I love you. Anyways, first rule of business. Everybody's been talking about it. I figured it dropped on Monday, so it's Friday. Might as well give my take on the rise of Skywalker. I was on Mary Mayhem's stream a couple nights ago, and we talked about that junk. So if you're in the comments section, we've got like 12 people in here. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for stopping by the way. If anybody's in here and has thoughts on Rise of Skywalker, if you liked it, like total thumbs up, type 1. If you're kind of meh, I don't care, type 2. And if you're like, that was horse crap, type 3. So so I watched it. I was actually Halloween Horror Nights, couldn't hear a thing, so I had to watch it like 3 times. The one thing I will give it is that the cinematography, the way it was shot, it was pretty stunning. Visually stunning. 2-3, 2-3, 2-3, 2-3, 2-3 from the Senate. Boom. They're right there on that cusp of fate. Oh, there's Alex with the 4. Woo! I myself, There you go. You can type in 3.14 for that one. Type in pi. And Thomas, you're exactly right on that one too. And I actually like that comment too because I'm a huge music nerd. If you haven't paid attention, and one of the things that I love is getting into music scores. Hans Zimmer, John Williams, James Horner, people like that. So, oh, Lorena, woo! What's up, my lady? How you doing? It is so good to see you. Thanks for coming by, man. And oh, there's Shellback too. I am so freaking glad. All of these awesome people coming out of nowhere, man. I'm just in love. By the way, share this link on Twitter if anybody gets a chance, man. Say, hey, Jesse's live. He's not fun, but we hang out because we love him and stuff. Well, I'm kind of fun. Depends on how demented you are and how into the asylum you are with me. So I watched it. Excuse me. I'm indifferent about it, to be honest with you. I saw it was dropping, and first thought was like, look what's been happening. Why am I expecting anything more than a disappointment? You know, I did see that they the thing I noticed is that they've changed like everything. This was, in my opinion, the signal from LucasArts, that's the gaming, Lucasfilm, that they are switching everything over, out with the old, in with the new. I don't know if this is setting up for something down the road, for The Mandalorian, for Obi-Wan, whatever you want to say. It shouldn't be, because those are like still old school things. But I saw everything is just switching up. Yes, Slim. I am the man who shits DVDs. It's good to have you. Absolutely, man. And by the way, Lorena, there's a live concert of Hans Zimmer actually on Netflix right now. It is Hans Zimmer live in Prague. He plays Man of Steel. He plays Inception. He plays Interstellar, The Thin Red Line, The Lion King. It's an amazing concert. But I saw Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, and I'm like, this is Lucasfilm shifting everything over from old to new. How many times did you see any of the old characters? Well, we saw Chewie, and he's the one that we saw the most of. But we don't even know what he's saying. I think what he's probably saying is Reylo, but he's speaking Wookiee. Nobody knows it, but that's probably what they have him saying. We saw Lando for just a short period, and he's the one I'm looking most forward to seeing in this. I want to see Lando more than anybody. We heard a little bit from Luke, I think, but the ultimate symbolism. Everybody, people are catching feels whenever 3PO came in. They're like, I'm taking a look at my old friend or all of my friends and crap like that. Everybody obviously knows. Everybody obviously knows that they're not his friends. They didn't even spend any time together in the first two movies. But I'm like, that is like, I think that's almost like subliminal messaging from Lucasfilm, to be honest with you. Like if you get people like kids, for example, or people that are not quite into Star Wars like we are, and hear one of the most beloved characters in Star Wars calling these other guys who are just coming around, calling them his friends, what's the first thing you're going to think? Oh, man, these guys are worth my salt, man. These guys are worth it. Guess what? No, they're not. No, they're not. So it was all about, to me, it was all about Lucasfilm making a point to establish the new characters, period. All right? Period. By the way, what the frick are there even space horses there? You see the space horses? That's dumb. I'm thinking to myself, you guys have spaceships. Spaceships. You realize you can get from there to there in the same amount of time that those space horses can get from there to there. Or even you can get from there to there in a spaceship by the time you can actually mount your space horse. Freaking rejects. Oh, man. Okay. So, see, there you go. I'm getting all worked up again. Hold up. Get my Pepsi. All right. So, that's another gross side effect, by the way. I know that I'm totally turning the ladies on whenever I do that. So, I did something. I decided I was going to try something out. You guys know I'm doing another live stream tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern time, okay? We've got some really awesome people coming on to do this live stream with me. We got Sith Kryptonian. He's got, by the way, Sith Kryptonian, he is one of my favorite people in the history of the world. Sith, there you go. I'm telling you what, man, nothing in Star Wars has risen since Brian Young got caught chatting with that 14-year-old girl online. That's the last time anything's risen in Star Wars. Guys, there it is. You see it right there. Too much freaking sexy going on right from the boss's thing. All right. So just wanted to remind you, we are doing a sexy sale. There's no actual sale going on, but go buy yourself a freaking hoodie, man. I tried on this hoodie. I got a hoodie, and it is it is just quite the it's quite the feel, man. I absolutely love the way that thing feels on me. It is the shirt that refuses to let you get cold. All right. And also that's a thing with my onesie. I do have a onesie. It's a Superman onesie. That's what I'm saying. Oh, and I did get my first meme made of me this week. So I'm up and coming. This has been a heck of a week for me on Twitter. I've made 3 videos in a week. I was pretty proud of these videos. I posted on Twitter 3 videos that got over 5,000 views. One of them is up near the 8,000s. I'm so excited. Me and my daughter having our little fun time there. That was fun. Let me see. I had my first meme made of me this week. I was really, really pumped about that, man. I'm honored. I'm honored that I'm not being taken seriously. What else? I had my first parody account, Over Exaggeration Nation. That was great. I can't wait for more of those to come along. That'll be great. And finally, everybody saw this. That Star Wars girl became my follower as well. Oh man. So what have I been doing? I've been doing YouTube since January, something like that. And Geeky Candy. Sup, Toxic Male? What's up, Geeky Candy? How you doing? And OG, man. Look at all these guys, man. I freaking love you guys. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. There's over. Yep, that's right. That's right. And there it is. I was just talking about you, man. I was just talking about you. He's getting ready to come in tonight. And Sith Kryptonian, he is one of like 3 or 4 people that holds a special place in my heart, because when I first came on, and my best friend, Drunk 3PO, Understatement Nation, my best friend, Drunk 3PO, hey, there's my guy. He was my guest last week. Sith Kryptonian was the first person on a stream with me at the same time. It was me, Drunk 3PO, Sith Kryptonian, and Proper Jeremy. And I can't remember. I think we were talking Christmas movies. I can't quite remember, but all I know is that me and Sith Kryptonian took to each other, and it was a match made in heaven. So when I say that I am incredibly, incredibly excited about having Sith Kryptonian on my channel tonight, it is 100% true, because he has hit me in the feels. All up in these feels. All up in the man booby area. Right there. All right. That's right. Live, bish. Maybe you should watch that back and see that. I don't know. So I love you, bro. I can't wait till tonight, man. It is going to be great. Geeky Candy, no bromo. As a matter of fact, absolute 100% bromo. Absolutely. All right. Let me see. Keep bragging about you. I'm like that. Yeah. Hey, listen, Midnight's Edge, you and me, we have our history too. We absolutely do. Okay. Let's not look at you. Everybody see that? One of my besties in the whole world of besties right there. Darth, how you doing, boo? So you and me, we have our thing. We absolutely have our thing. and it has been magical. Okay, so I've got my levels of love for everybody. So full circle. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's the week that I had. That Star Wars girl followed me on Twitter, and as long as I've been on YouTube, I have watched Star Wars girl's videos. I followed her on Twitter. I followed her. My balls are still dropping. I followed her on Twitter, and I just caught what I said. What the hell's the matter with me? Every once in a while, you hear the things come out of your mouth, and you're like, oh, but it's out. No worries. Anyways, I followed that Star Wars girl for a while. I've been paying attention. She's had an absolutely awesome story, and it was an absolute pleasure and honor whenever I saw her. I literally left my desk on the third floor of the building that I worked in, ran down the stairs, ran through like 9 rows of cars just so that I could sit in my car and make a video about how happy I was that that Star Wars girl followed me. So, Anna, if you're out there and you ever happen to see this for whatever, I can't wait to get to meet you one day. All right. What's up, Star Wars Elseworlds? Man, that's what I'm talking about. So, anyway, full circle. We got Sith Kryptonian on tonight. We've got a couple other guys. My best friend in the world, Drunk 3PO, is going to come on, man. It is, oh, man. Game of Thrones, just so you know, that is my Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I'm not, I've kind of struggled from time to time about, what to do in this community, how to stay relevant, because everybody's humongous Star Wars nerds, which is awesome, which is awesome. And I love Star Wars. I've never been so deep into it that I can get into like EU stuff and everything like that. But I love it and respect it. But I'm telling you what, Game of Thrones, with the exception of season 8, I actually appreciated season 7, believe it or not. With the exception of season 8, I love Game of Thrones. That is my Star Wars. So I decided I was going to try something. I may try to make some videos going on here in the next little bit to try to do something. So one thing, Senate, later on, man, I can't wait. Thanks for stopping by, man. By the way, you guys, I love you guys, just so you know. Right? Isn't this pumpkin awesome? Just so you know, I love each and every one of you guys, man. If you guys ever need to talk or whatever, hit me up on the DMs, hit me up on Twitter, man. I love to be there for you guys, man. Just a great little group of support that we got going on here. All right, enough of the mushy bull crap here, okay? Get back in your game, Jesse. Freaking A, son. Oh, hold up. I got too pumped up. Get back on my Twitter. Hey, John, look at that. Pepsi, suck it. You can always count on freaking Shellback to come in and say something totally snarky and awesome. Wow! Yes! All right, so Drunk 3PO, there we go. Good guy, Jesse. I love you too. Yep, that's fake news. So Drunk 3PO makes fun of me all the time. He says, you know what? DVDs are a thing of the past, man. It's all about streaming, okay? By the way, if you still appreciate DVDs, show some love, man, because I have a collection of DVDs. My wife and I collect DVDs, and we are all over this. And when I say we're all over it, I have over 440 DVDs. That's right. This little shelf right here, we bought this because we ran out of room under our humongous. Look how humongous this entertainment center is. Every single one of these drawers down here on the bottom has 2 rows of DVDs, one on the top and one on the bottom. And I am telling you, a collection of floppy disks and pagers. That's right. That's amazing. And so, there we go. So I decided what would be a good way to do this. I wrote down the title of every single DVD that I had. It took 7 pages of 7 pages of notebook paper, and I did it in 3 rows too. We even got kids DVDs or whatever. I've even got there we go. See, that's the number I'm shooting for right there, Chrissy. I'm shooting for 1,000. Okay, boom. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go. I'm glad we still got some love. So I decided to write down every title that I have, and I cut out the ones that I don't know, the girly titles that don't belong to me, because you know what? Screw that. I've got to keep my masculinity up. I haven't seen A Walk to Remember. I'm not gonna. All right. What is let me see, girly movies that I've seen. 50 First Dates. I thought 50 First Dates was funny. All right. What else? A League of Their Own. By the way, is A League of Their Own actually considered a girly movie? I love A League of Their Own, man. Tom Hanks, when he hits that kid in the face with the glove, that was amazing. How in the I don't know. I didn't think that's considered a chick flick from what I've heard. I've been told. Oh, hold up. I'm checking right now, Sith. Oh, I'm going to message you back here in just a second, man. I'm going to message you back, okay? Just let me finish with this one. Anyways, there it is again. Do you hear that? Hold up. Suck it, John. Every time I take a drink, it's going to be suck it, John. You fake news butt. Now, I love you, man. So I decided to write, what was I trying to say? Oh, yeah. I wrote down everything. And I put the ones I knew into one of these really awesome little Ziploc baggies. And I said, I'm going to try. Oh, John, you'll see him. He'll probably, if he's still here, there he is. That's right. High Ground Master. That's the John I'm talking about. That Coke fiend. Get him off of that. Now, I will say, by the way, I do like a good Coca-Cola right out of the fountain and glass bottle. Okay. I'll give Coke props where it's due. But Rook, hey, woo! There's my man. I love that dude too. So I decided to write down all of the movies that I knew, put them in the Ziploc baggie, and I'm going to draw one out, and I'm going to try to review it right now. So we'll see. I have no clue what's going to be drip. I'm just going to shake it up like this, and we're going to see what comes out. Giggity. And can I review it? Can I actually get a good review of one of these movies in? I don't know. So what's this first movie? Oh, yeah. All right, guys. First movie I drew out, by the way, is a movie called, can you see it? Can you see it? That is called Amadeus. Has anybody ever seen that movie, Amadeus? Oh, my word. Amadeus, what, 1984? Something like that? 1984, man. This was a movie about Mozart and the antagonist, Salieri. What's his first name? I can't remember. Anyways, it won like 8 Oscars. Okay, it was Amadeus was a great, fantastic movie. It is about the life of Mozart. Now, I don't think it's a true story. It's absolutely dramatized in some places, but Amadeus, fantastic movie because it actually gets into the mind. One of the final scenes is whenever Amadeus and Salieri actually, yeah, I know, right? I loved his laugh too. They're actually writing a song together, and you can hear the music playing in Mozart's mind as he's going through. He's writing each part, and that part plays, and that part plays, and then finally at the very end, boom! It all meshes. Was this stuff crazy? I don't know, but it was an amazing, fantastic movie. Awesome music in there. Awesome acting. I would absolutely rate this in one of my top films ever. So if you ever get the chance to see my recommendation, go and check out Amadeus if you get a chance. So I'm just saying, okay, check it. Forrest Gump and Saving Private Ryan. Absolutely agree. I'm going to tell you what, I love Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump because it hits me in the feels. It absolutely hits me in the feels and actually teaches me a good life story. This guy, it's just about this guy going through life. going through life, looking at things in the simplest way possible. By the way, John, I know every line of that movie, literally every line. I can quote that entire movie, beginning to end. I've done it. So, Forrest Gump, just the way he looks at the world, the simplistic explanations that he gives, literally taught me a lot about how to kind of look at life and not try to be so, not try to, look at things through such a complicated way, but at the same time, it's just like, there's this way, there's that way, and that's it. I love some Forrest Gump, man. I absolutely love some Forrest Gump. Now, by the way, I'm gonna make some startling admissions here, but there are a couple Clutch movies that I do not own, and there are a couple Clutch movies that I don't own, and you guys got to give me a little bit of a break on this. Yes. By the way, my favorite line from that movie is whenever he comes and you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. Anything between him and Lieutenant Dan, gold. Absolutely gold. And you got shot right in the buttocks. That's when he got shot. So what was I going to? Oh, yeah, the Clutch movies that I don't own that I should own. Believe it or not, I do not own any of the original Star Wars movies, 4, 5, or 6. All right. Let the hate pour into you. Okay. You can light me up. Light me up. You're more than welcome. I'm sorry. I'm working on that. Okay. I'm working on that. But also let me defend myself. I do own The Princess Bride, Thomas Gilkey. I absolutely own The Princess Bride. But let me defend myself in not owning any of the DVDs for the original Star Wars movies. I watched them so much as a child that I literally know everything about those movies. I can see I know the movies. Absolutely. But I am going to remedy that. Absolutely, Orange Hat. You got it right there. I am going to remedy that for sure. Also, suck it, John. Also, I don't own any of the Godfather movies. Another thing I need to fix. Because another thing I need to fix, because those are great movies. Thomas Gilkey, do you own 1989 Batman? Not only do I own it, but I know almost every Joker quote from that movie, and I use them in regular life. So yes, I absolutely do own that, and I love that movie. All right, so let's go back in my good bag of goodies before I start embarrassing myself on the other things that I don't own. What is going to be next? Come on. Oh, this is about a 6 out of 10 for me. I Am Legend. I do own the first and second Shrek films. Yes, sir. By the way, Thomas, remedy that one, sir. That will soon be one of your top favorites. I Am Legend. Another I thought was a semi-good movie, I guess. It could have been better. Leave your comments about I Am Legend in the comments box. You're more than welcome to do that. But I'm telling you, yes, there it is. Also, Kenneth Cook, never rub another man's rhubarb. You better believe it. All right. Kermit, hail you too, brother. All right. I haven't read, by the way, Chrissy, I have not read the book. Okay. I didn't believe it or not, I didn't know that was a book. So I took the movie for what it was. It was definitely intense. It definitely had, I like movies that, I enjoy movies that have a different concept. Conceptual movies are awesome. There are some really crappy movies out there that have, I have no clue if it's a fish. Seeing them So I have no clue. There are some movies that are just really, really bad movies, but the concept is pretty cool, so I give them a chance. Movies like Equilibrium, with Christian Bale in it. That was a pretty bad movie. All right, but it was a different concept. Also, In Time, which is in here, I own that one. In Time was with Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried, and it was not the best movie either. That was kind of like watching a high school play with a really good production value. But I love the concept of the movie. And I'm Legend's kind of along that same line. I give it probably about a 5.5, 6 out of 10. I did not like the ending. I appreciated the director's cut ending a lot more. Okay, the monsters were so scary when his dog died. That tugged at my heartstrings just a little bit. That was when Will Smith was still making a lot of his decent movies. Yes, sir. I do like Scarface. It is in my pile of movies. And that's what I'm saying. See, Orange Hat, I'm in agreement with you. It was interesting. It had potential, but it didn't really push it over the edge of good to me. So, going to my little bag of goodies again. Let's see what we got pulling out here. Let's pull out. Oh! Tom Hanks movie. The Da Vinci Code. All right. Let's go on to the Da Vinci Code, right? Da Vinci Code. I would say it's a 7. Because I do like movies that have to do with, what do you call it? Intrigue? Is that the word for it? Intrigue? Or secret society type stuff? That's right. She said that. I was looking for it. Go ahead. Put that as a hashtag on Twitter. Let it happen. I love the Da Vinci Code. Another Hans Zimmer movie. Another movie where Hans Zimmer wrote the score. But it was a very, very good. It was a very, very good movie. Tom Hanks' hair was killing me. Yeah, I would call it mystery, Sith. Absolutely mystery. So, but we'll get to that one in a little bit. Love you. But it was. I mean, it had a really. Ian McKellen was really good. Tom Hanks. He nailed it down. But I'm not Catholic or anything like that. But things where there are a lot of secrecy that surrounds something like the Catholic Church or whatever, and knowing that there's just a rich history where things could have been covered up at some time or another. I love getting into that type of stuff. Hey, suck it, John. It's not going to stop. Not going to stop. But Da Vinci Code, I would give probably a good 7, maybe even up there towards an 8. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So I would now Angels and Demons, not quite on the same level. I'd give that about a 5 or a 6. But I do love it's not going to stop. I love it. I do love, intrigue and everything like that. And I'm going to put you just on a brief hold real fast because my wife is calling me. So talk amongst yourselves. Hold up. I'm muting. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. So, anyways, what was I saying? Can't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. Screw it. All right, here we go. Bag of goodies again. Let's see what happens. This is kind of fun. I don't know what I'm going to say here. Oh, man. Batman, The Dark Knight. First off, before I get to Batman, The Dark Knight, who asked me? Did you ask me about Purple Drink? I like purple drink. Okay, purple drink's good. I don't mind the grape soda. I do prefer orange soda over that one. And as a matter of fact, if anybody's had, I saw the DMs. I'm going to look at it in just a second, Thomas. I saw that you DM'd. But if anybody has ever tried the yellow Fanta, the pineapple, ooh. And I will say this. This is a staple right here, RC Cola and Moon Pies. I am not the biggest RC Cola fan in the world, but I will drink it with some Moon Pies. So, hey, look at you. What's up there, my lady? I am so glad to see you. You make my life so complete. I just hope you know that. I've gotten to know old Ruthie for a little bit, and she's just she's just a joy. And guess what? Pineapple is my favorite too. I will take that all day. So, anyways, woo! Dark Knight, my favorite Batman movie, right there. I'll go ahead and say it. I absolutely loved. Yep, I absolutely loved The Dark Knight. Man, I did not. It was the best thing. This is where I learned a very valuable lesson. Never, ever, ever judge something. Yeah, I did. I love the fact that Ruthie's always there to hold me accountable for everything. I'm telling you what, guys. If you haven't heard, we are streaming tonight. Ruthie's going to be hanging out with us. She's not going to be on the stream, but she is. She's my forever mod, and I would never have another one because she just knows how to get it done. But I am, by the way, Ruthie. You got to let me know about this. I don't skip your comments, man. I was talking on the phone. Suck it, okay? Choke on it. Leave me alone. What are you doing here? I love you. So I am telling you though, I am gonna plan for Darth Nation After Dark. We're gonna have an all-female version and me, so that I can make all the other guys jealous. An all-female version I want to get. I want to get Ruthie on. Let's see. I want to try to get Darth Barbie on. I want to try to get Stephanie Kenobi on. And if I'm lucky, I'm going to try to get Anna in there. Now I'm going to totally fanboy over Anna. So Ruthie, you're going to have to be there for me. You're going to have to calm me down. You're going to have to say, listen, Jesse, sit down. Try to speak English if you can. But I'm telling you, I'll lose it. Oh, what was I talking about? The Dark Knight. Hold up. Suck it, John. Oh. Dude, I may get dragged for the all-female stream. I'm just saying. Somebody's done that for me. Maybe it was that guy. I love him. I love you guys. You should cancel me, probably. Yeah, it'd probably be the best for everybody. Dark Knight, I would say that movie deserves a solid 8 out of 10. I'm not giving it a 10 all around because it had the best. What is it? There we go. Suck it, Johnny boy. There we go. Jesse, king of comment skippers. And yeah, see, there she is, keeping me accountable again. Oh, my friend, forever and ever and ever. Hey, guys, that's my father-in-law, Papa Jim. Look at that. Just so you guys know, this guy right here, Papa Jim, anytime he comes in, I'm pointing this out. Papa Jim handmade this guitar right here. This guitar. Nobody else has one of those. It's all mine. And he made it for me with his bare hands. Woo. All right. So, man, well, I can't review movies, man. I'm freaking getting into this, man. Freaking getting into this. But anyway, Dark Knight. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Heath Ledger. That's where I learned a very, very important lesson. I learned the lesson that you do not judge things before they come out, because as soon as it was announced that Heath Ledger was going to be the next Joker, I remember everybody flipped. I just can't. You're fake news, drunk. You're fake news. All right? No, I didn't have a Ryan moment. I was stunned. Did you see that? That's abuse. That is a freaking abuse. All right? You need to put him in timeout. No, don't put him in timeout, okay? I don't want I don't want to stifle. Okay, you know what? You're not going to control me. You're not going to control me, okay? I'm not going to give you that power. What? Man, look what he's done. He's hijacked me, man. What can I? You want to come in? Whatever. Anyways, I'm just saying. Thanks a lot, Van ZC, and I got a super chat. Way to go, guys. Dicks. Oh, my word. All right, Seth, there is dill pickle, not ice cream, but it's not dill pickle ice cream. It's a dill pickle snow cone. We've got this snow cone place right here in town that literally serves shaved ice that is the consistency of snow. It is, it's magical. It's amazing. I love this stuff, but they have like 100 flavors there. But one of them is dill pickle. Another one is Aqua Fresh toothpaste. What? Ugh. No, that's not going to be my thing. So here's that. You know what? Screw this. I'm just going to put these back in there. I'm going to do this another day because I think the Pepsi got me a little bit hyped up. And then I saw some really, really cool, really cool things going on. Like this one. That's fake news right there. Everybody knows that's fake news. You know, drunk, if it wasn't for me, you do need to know that your calves would not be as famous as they are. I made them famous. Okay, hold on just a second. I got to do something. I do something here. Get to that. You guys just relax for a second. Hold on. I got to make sure that I have differing opinions in here. So yeah, that's what I got. What was I saying? Thanks, man. I will absolutely do that. Absolutely do that. I saw Ledger is skipping Lords of Dogtown. Telling you, Papa Jim does have skills. Whew. All right, so it's Fun Time Friday, man. That's what I'm saying. Fun Time Friday. By the way, I think I'm going to rewatch this show. I've been trying to find another show to stream, and I think I'm going to get back on this one right here. This guy, Jack Bauer, man. I love 24. One of my favorite shows of all time. So, but I have to get back out the DVDs. That's my problem. I have to get back out the DVDs, and I just don't know what I have it in me. I know that it's on Hulu and everything. I think it's on Hulu. I think it's on Netflix even. So I don't have to watch any commercials. I just don't want to get up and change them up. Okay, so I've not seen, all right, don't kill me. I've not seen Firefly, okay? I've heard it's decent. And by the way, too, yeah. So I have not seen Alita Power Angel, Battle Angel, whatever it is. I've heard a lot of things about it, especially the fact that Captain Marvel is a piece of garbage. But I haven't seen that one either. I pretty much need to. Okay. It's gone now. But Alita Power Ranger. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I remember seeing of it and everything, and I hear everybody, Odin talks about it, and I hear Odin talking about it and everything. But I will tell you. Oh, thanks, Sith. I got my freaking tattoo going on here, man. It's still a work in progress. I paid for this with guitar lessons, as a matter of fact. But a couple of my students grew up and moved away, and so my income went. And I can't spend money out of my fund to buy the stuff, but I am going to get this finished. Hopefully, get it all the way up here, and then find another hustle and do this arm. I don't know what's going to go on this arm or whatever, but I need to get it. And by the way, while I'm there, whoa, there it is. I didn't want to click on you, John. That was a mistake. I meant to click on that one, the one that was anti-John. Love you, buddy. Love you guys. By the way, I didn't know all of my guitars do have names. I didn't know if you guys knew this. This is right here. This is Paulie. All right. And so Les Paul guitar that I got for absolutely free. I was pretty impressed with that. This is Sir Charles Hammer of Thor the Third. Okay. That is he's amazing. That's what I play all my metal on. This is the Springsteen right here. Call him Bruce. That's my mini bass up there. That's the Lady in Red. And then I've got this amazing angel right here. That is Stella. And Stella is my let's see. All right, yep. Stella, my jumbo body Takamine guitar. And then over there I have Betsy and Carlisle. You know. So I may catch some heat for this too. I just finished watching all of the Hunger Games movies. Tell me, there's a lot of controversy between whether the Hunger Games was good or whether it was garbage. I myself really enjoyed the Hunger Games. Once again, very good concept of a movie, I thought. It was the first time I saw the first Hunger Games, it was actually kind of difficult for me to see. I've worked with youth in the past, and that was a pretty tough thing for me to see all those kids getting killed and stuff. But I got past that, remembered it was a movie, and then I made it okay. But that was a good concept. I do want to pull. Look at that. By the way, excuse me. And it smelled like Jesse. I will say that is Hunger. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, by the way, I do want to bring out one of my favorite childhood movies of all time. Here we go. Check it out. Right here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. I love this movie. It was so cute. Well, I wouldn't call it cute, but I thought it was funny. Vanilla Ice all up in there. And Vanilla Ice is in there, and just tons and tons of really good movie quotes. Man, whenever he's like, yeah, a little too Raph. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. And I did like number 1 as well. I liked 1 for other reasons. 1 was a lot edgier, man. But so they actually released 1 and 2, I think almost 9 or 10 months apart from each other. It wasn't even a full year. But there were so many parents that complained about, yes, I'm telling you, right there, look at my boys. They all know. They all know, man. I'm telling you, yeah. There were so many parents that complained. They said that the first movie was too violent and too dark. So they took away, did you notice that in the second movie, they did not use their weapons at all? I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what makes these Ninja Turtles who they are is the fact that they have different masks and they all wield different steel, man. You got Leonardo with the freaking Leonardo with the swords. You've got a bow staff by Donatello, nunchucks with Michelangelo, and the sais, which, by the way, I have sais from Raphael. Bought them in Chinatown in San Francisco. Look at that, TMNT. I think I saw that once-ish. I don't remember. Must not have had that big of an impact on me. I'm trying to think if there are any decent movies, right? Oh, okay. So, hold on just a second. Wait. Sup, dog?
You send me the link. I've been backstage for about 20 minutes.
Gotta talk. Gotta turn.
I'm talking.
Have you done this before? You know what you're doing here?
I don't know. You rambling about different movies.
No wonder. I know what it is. I just made fun of you for not being able to hear you, and I realized that I had you muted on my computer.
Nice job.
Hey, how you doing there, champ? What's going on? You don't look like a.
You had me waiting in the back room for 30 minutes after you sent me the link.
Nope, you're alive.
How could you? All right, 25, but
You're
still.
alive. You're alive.
22.
Man, you look great sporting your. Is that the Geeks and Gamers hoodie there? Look at you, man. Nothing like a little brand recognition going on here, man. Somebody tweet this out, okay? Somebody tweet this this link out, and let's get some people in here, okay? I got to tell you, you look pretty good. I feel like I need to go get mine now, though. It's just really, really hot in the house, and I don't want to leave the people all by themselves with you.
Why not?
Okay, I will. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Wait, that's what she said.
So, me and Jesse went to Taco Bell today, and I love my friend, but I never heard him lie before except for today. And I was very shocked to hear him lie. Never heard him lie, and
What did I lie about?
I'm ashamed. I'm kind of ashamed to know him. That's why I'm in disguise right now. We ate tacos. Mine was good, and the lady came around. She said, "Are your tacos good?" And Jesse was like, "Yes, ma'am. I don't need anything else." And then Jesse turned without the neck like this. My tacos were soggy. They weren't good.
They were not. I just wanted her to feel good.
And I was
What
like,
would you do? When
lie.
somebody says, "Hey, does this dress make my butt look big?" Do you tell them yes?
But that wasn't the question.
I know it wasn't the question, but it's the same concept.
Tacos and big butts? I don't know if that's the same concept.
By the way, that is a lie. I love you, Lorena, but Taco Bell is life. It's life. It is all about the number. Well, I don't know if it's the number 6 anymore because they changed it. Of steak chalupa, the chalupas. But I'm also. What do we have today? Had a not a Crunchwrap Supreme.
What's up, Candy Girl?
Man, yeah, we got a hopping.
Candy Girl.
We got a hopping little chat going up in here, man.
Are we gonna do dueling guitars on the stream?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm playing the A minor.
Yep.
E minor.
E minor correctly.
E,
G. Yep. The A minor.
E minor.
G.
E.
Yep.
So
That's
on the 4 count. So actually, it's like a double count. And I messed it up. Oh, Jesse invited me on his stream, but he didn't let me in. He let me hang out backstage for an hour. I could have gone and had a shower, but no, I'm there for my friend till the end, and we're wearing matching hoodies in Florida, which kind of dumb. I don't understand. Why are we wearing hoodies in Florida? It's like 92 degrees out here.
It absolutely is. I'm not comfortable right now. But so
I can't make up songs on the fly though.
I'm not good at making up. So I can hit up doggone riffs all day long. But when it comes to words, man, I am terrible.
Yeah, former rapper here. So
that is true.
And freestyle expert.
Where'd it go? Oh yeah, that's right. It's in here. Hold up. I gotta get my thing out.
We're gonna
Let me rephrase that.
Capo's on.
I had to get my capo too.
Same chord progression.
All right, so Geeky Candy, you're exactly right. That Florida humidity. If you want to know what it's like to live in Florida, this is what you need to know. Get dressed just like this. Walk into a scalding hot shower, fully clothed. Walk out. Don't dry off, and then just go about your day. That's pretty much what it's like to live in Florida. All All right, so yeah. Hey, Lorena, thanks for stopping by, sweetheart. You have been a joy and a blessing. I hope you have a good one. All right. All right, so here we go. My little
what you playing?
I'm going to play Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Can you tell me the chords, please?
Yep. It is, if you put it on capo 1.
Yeah.
It's going to go E minor.
Yeah.
A.
E minor A?
Yep.
Okay.
Capo 1.
Okay.
Capo 1.
And that
You're
capo
on capo 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Ah, man. Guys, what's going on here? So, the G to C.
To D to C?
G to C.
Right. I know the lyrics to this song. Like mashed potato.
Yeah. Oh, man. And I hit that.
Boy, he messed it up. Sorry, folks.
I didn't mess up, man. I just got blown away by my own talent.
Ooh,
Stay off of those high strings, though. You got to stay just on the loop.
Stay off the high strings.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, by the way, guys, not many people know this. I've got a Patreon account where I'm actually in the process of recording videos that if you want to learn how to play guitar, let's go. I'm just saying, that's the thing. Stone Cold Jeremy, hell yeah.
It's actually guitar lessons. It's really good, so check it out.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing, man. So anyway,
I'm more of a piano guy, as you know.
I've got my piano over there. I've been playing a little bit this week. It's been pretty good, but yeah, I'm telling you what, man. I'm all about some freaking guitar, dude. All about some freaking guitar. So here's a good music question for you, Drunk.
Yeah.
You and I, we're kind of carved from the same style of music somewhat. So John Williams. Tell me what your favorite John Williams scores are. Because when we were in the car together,
Indiana Jones, the Indiana Jones soundtrack, like the Map Room, is gorgeous, and then the Parade of the Slave Children was gorgeous. Jaws, some of the Jaws music is really good too. Not just the theme song, but like the little extra ones in the middle, and then like the prequel soundtrack is unbelievable,
man.
Dude,
I'm telling you what, Duel of the Fates
soundtrack is Episode 3 soundtrack is sick.
Yeah, and Duel of the Fates, man. I'm telling you what, that's one of my favorites. Now, Fancy Scene is in here, and he's kind of although I won't go as far as to say it was his best, it was definitely. Superman was an amazing.
Agree. I mean, it's like you could buy John Williams' greatest hits and be happy with every track.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Man, you put Duel of the Fates on there, Star Wars. You've got Jaws, Indiana Jones, Superman.
He did Born on the 4th of July. He did JFK. The JFK soundtrack was really good, actually. That's one of my favorite movies, JFK. Nobody really watches it, but it's a political sort of movie. But yeah, it's just he did the Olympics theme for a while too. I think he had the Olympics theme.
Yep,
he's unbelievable, man.
He wrote that one. I heard that we need to take a road trip before he gets a little bit too old. I heard that he does a He does a concert every summer up in like Massachusetts or somewhere. And we need to. It's like up in the park, out in the park somewhere. We need to go out there and we need to watch it. There you go, Thomas.
Oh yeah, Schindler's
Another
List.
one right there. Schindler's List. Schindler's List.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think probably one of my two favorites were Duel of the Fates and The Map Room.
The Map Room is sick, man. I can play that all day. It just makes you feel like you need to go on an adventure.
Yeah. There it is, man. An Orange Hat, Battle of the Heroes, Duel of the Fates. Man, Jaws was like, that was freaky.
The main theme to Jaws was like, it was okay, but the like the barrel chase scene music and some other stuff was just fantastic, man.
Yeah.
He did did he do E.T. too?
Yes. Actually, E.T., like my favorite one from E.T. was the bike chase scene. They're sitting there just riding the bikes and getting away from the cars. And I'm all about that one. All about that one.
Yeah, he's a master. He's a master. So y'all didn't know me and Jesse played music, and y'all don't even know me and Jesse we dominate in chess too.
Dude. So, I can't believe I lost to you that one time. I could have beaten you like twice, and I just missed that one move. And
the key word is coulda, but
you ran over me, man. You ran over me. I won't lie. You defeated me. But
yeah,
there's one thing I will say, and this is something that I will tell anybody in here, any freaking body in here. I will beast you in Monopoly.
Okay.
All
right. He also told me he would beast me in Carnival basketball or whatever you call it.
Man, you won 2 out of 3. Okay, that's not.
Oh, fiction can be fun.
No, it's not. That's garbage, man. You won 2 out of 3 games. We tried to go over.
I won the first 4.
Not the first.
You won the last 2.
I won the second one. I won the second one. I can't believe you're spreading this fake news.
All right, I won the first best out of 3. And then we kind of randomly just walked back and played every now and then.
Okay, I'll give you that.
All right, so I'll give you that. And I also beat you in chess, but I will say I have never beat Jesse in pool, and I've played him 100 times. So I can't figure that one out yet.
That's legit. Okay, see? So we're finding some common ground. What's up? Hey, Benzo.
People wouldn't know what to do with us. We do everything. Bowl, movies, pool, chess, music, arts. We can be sophisticated.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
A lot of people don't know this about us, but when we drink, we have our pinkies up.
Yeah. That's true.
We do have our pinkies up when we drink. I've just recently started liking coffee. Right after
you're mature now.
I'm not. It took me forever. It took me forever because I don't palate the bitter flavors very much.
I have also if you didn't know, me and Jesse are also golf champions.
Yes, we are. Boom. What we do is we go around to random.
Man, like what? I'm just saying, man, like what? Is there anything that we haven't done?
Oh, we haven't knitted.
This is legit, man. We won this freaking golf championship. What year was that? 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago, something like that.
That was a year. There's no lie. That year we won like 4 golf tournaments in a row, and then it went all downhill after that.
Now, what he's conveniently leaving off is that these were all church golf tournaments, and so that's where all the pros usually go. But
bro. It's still a win.
It's a win.
Why do you try to make things like we beat like 80 other people?
Hey, I'm proud of that. And
we got a freaking trophy and an Outback steak gift card.
Man, what do we get? Like 3 or 4 different we get like 3 or 4 different blooming onions that day.
We got like we first place on that one.
Yep.
And that was the Awaken one, and
That's the one where we got those Top Golf gift cards that we never used. Did you use those?
I used them myself.
There you go.
So yeah.
That is okay. Now, what a lot of people don't know, I can drive the ball 300 yards. It just doesn't always go in the right direction.
Yeah,
So,
I'm a good putter. So like, so speaking of putting, the last time me and Jesse
we did not. Oh wait, what's the last time?
We were in a mini golf tournament, and who wins?
Oh, that there was a distraction. You know that there was a distraction.
I'm just saying.
What happened after that?
You gotta
like 3 strokes.
You gotta block it out, man.
I can't
block
it out. You can't do that.
You were beating me. I was nervous. I came back roaring like a lion.
Yeah, I can't even believe it. Whatever. Okay. Okay, but the one before that, I
also speak 3 languages. How you like that?
The languages that nobody else knows.
I know.
Speak languages like in here. See what happens. Nobody's gonna understand what the heck you're saying.
They might know some French. Somebody might know some French in there.
I don't know. Maybe they will.
Jesse is Happy Gilmore. He can crush the ball, but then I can come in and finish it. So that's true.
I do got to say on Monday though, I was cleaning up the last 3 holes. I was cleaning up like crazy. Do have to admit that I had a.
All right, no lie. It was a team effort.
Yep, it wasn't a team effort. I did the last 3 holes, but it's okay.
I was also the basketball coach of the championship team last year. There I am. Look at that. Look at the coach photo. Right there. Yeah, there it was. Champions. Put that on the list, people. Man, we're just bragging about ourselves. Basically, why we're saying this is that if we can accomplish things, you guys can do more. You guys can do bigger things than us because we're like nobodies, man. That's all I'm saying.
You know the best thing about us, and this is
I dress up like Indiana Jones when I travel the world. That's the funny thing is. So like there.
Wow. That literally looks like you're at Petra, that place in
Greece, man. That's Greece.
I know, but still, my advanced age, absolutely. My advanced age, I'm 35 years old, so I am. I'm
he's in his 30s.
Huh? I'll say I don't care. I have nothing to hide except for my address and other vital pieces of information. But I'm 35 years old. Hold up. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I can't do this anymore. I tried to give Jeremy my support on the stream, and he made me sweat. So I'm getting out of this shirt. Oh.
He's gonna come back in his underwear.
No. Not if you guys go on Drunk 3PO and on his channel and check out that live stream that he and I did on Monday, you will see a shirtless Jesse somewhere in there.
It's unlisted. Sorry.
I'm just. Where are my glasses? My glasses.
Can't see.
I can't see. What am I doing? I'll be right back. Where'd they go? There they are. They're behind the computer. Okay.
Mary wants to see a Jesse Drunk duet.
It'd be kind of hard on here, but I'd let you play a song, and then I can play a song too. After that.
Okay, so. All right, I'm going to teach you something, man. A duet is when 2 people sing together.
Is that what that is? I always thought a duet was a bowl of soup.
How many instruments can you play? I can play 3.
I can play about 9.
Seriously? You can play 9?
Yes, sir. I started off with piano when I was about 7 years old.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can play it.
I absolutely can play it.
I know you. All right, yes, you can. I know.
It's right over there. And you know I can. And so let me see what else I got going on. I've got guitar. I've got bass.
You can play Camp Down Races. I got you.
I've got trombone. I played a few years of jazz trombone. Played trumpet. Play the baritone. I play kazoo. I play a triangle.
That doesn't count. It's got to be. You got to have. Yeah, it's got to. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it has to be an instrument. You need 2 hands to play, but I guess you do.
Yep. I'm just saying. Hey, Mary. By the way, I did see her in there. I just I was too hyped up and my mind just is not here. So hey, guys.
So
I hope everybody's doing well.
Me and Jesse played on a softball team once, and we set a record because we didn't win a single game all year, but it sure was fun.
We were ahead one game.
We were
ahead one game.
Yeah, we were.
We
And I
did
think
get ahead
I
that
think
one
I
game.
think I'm the one that cost us the game.
You may have been, but I kept us in the run because I'm the only person in that entire season, the only person that hit a home run.
Yeah.
I hit 2 that game. One of them was a grand slam.
Yeah, and we still lost.
Yeah, we still lost.
We still lost. That's true.
We still lost. By the way, you know my favorite thing about I love the fact that you and I banter all over the place. People just eat it up. And I love telling people it's like literally me and Drunk are just nothing more than a bunch of friends just doing what we do.
With no one special. That's the thing. That's why I say that. I'm like, if we can accomplish things, you guys should accomplish a lot more. What are y'all waiting for?
Hey, guess what? Soul Assassin, kind of tempted to learn the guitar now. Hit me up. I'll get you on a Patreon, and I can hit you up with some really awesome videos. I've made 3. I just got to upload them right now. So
he will give you amazing lessons in that.
I'll even throw in a private lesson on Skype one day if you want. That'll be fun. Just so you can see what you're paying for. You know what I'm saying?
But piano's my number 1. Guitar's my number 3. I play the drums. So I played the drums for like 6 years, but I got bored of it.
You know, I read something that like 85% of drummers actually have ADHD, which makes sense.
Yeah, for me.
I've known a lot of ADHD people that play drums, but I can't play drums, man. There's just something about the coordination that I'm just not able to get down from there.
But you know what the problem is when we play it? It was like that same 4/4 progression that every song that we play. Where are my drumsticks? It gets so boring because it's just like, especially if you have a bad band leader, it doesn't help your cause whatsoever.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And by the way, we've said this on other streams, but we haven't really gotten around to saying it on this one. I would like to congratulate you for the wonderful, awesome video that we posted on Geeks and Gamers this week. It is the most infamous of the videos that have been on there because it has the least views by a long shot. So I'm here to celebrate you guys. Tommy, how you doing, man? See you in there. I'm here to celebrate mediocrity. And that's what I'm all about, man. Way to go.
It just hit 3,000 views, the lowest viewed video on Geeks and Gamers.
But remember, what did I say? What does it have the least amount of?
Thumbs down.
That's right. The least amount of thumbs down on Geeks and Gamers too. We are the least hated people on Jeremy's staff. So
I wouldn't say that because I have other videos on where people are like saying, "Who is this idiot that thinks
we're not getting to those, man. Why don't you keep your head up? They can't say that when we're together. When we're together,
that's true. Like it unlocks it's like unlocking a level in a game that people can't get to. It's like unlocking like level 300 in Candy Crush.
Yes, I have.
You want to know something funny? When I was held up in Haiti, when I was robbed, and they took my wallet, my phone, my money, my iPad. They took my passport. They took everything. You want to know the funny thing was? That night I was at someone's home going, dang it, man, I can't leave the country. I don't have my passport. And they came in and out of the blue, one of the guys was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not okay. I'm upset." And they're like, "Yeah, losing all that money's upset." I was like, "No, it wasn't that. I was 13 levels away of beating Candy Crush on my phone." You know how long that takes? How many hours you got to sit there? And play Candy Crush without paying a dime to get to that certain level. Like it's like graduating with a PhD, man. And like they took it from me. They robbed me. And then I tried to download it on my new phone, and I'm like, it's just not the same.
No, you can't go back. You can't go back.
Well, whoever stole my phone, I hope you beat Candy Crush for me. And then robbing me would have been that's okay.
It'd have been kind of worth it then.
Yeah. I wasn't like the. Have you ever been held up before? You never
Once.
been robbed.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
it has been. I had when I was in North Carolina. I had a friend that was a manager of.
Anytime he starts a story with North Carolina, you know it's gonna suck.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead.
shut up. Listen, suck on it, Trebek. So,
I'm Turd Ferguson,
God, it's funny. It's a funny name.
so I got gum in my mouth.
Funny name. It's a funny hat. So, my friend was a manager of a putt-putt, and it was on one of the main strips. And so I'd literally just got
For us civilized folks, what is a putt-putt?
putt. Come on, everybody knows what a putt-putt golfing games is.
They really don't.
Man, golf.
That's a southern term for miniature golf.
Miniature golf, but it was literally called putt-putt golfing games. All right. And so it was right on the main strip of the town. I had just finished coming from a church league softball game. All right. And so I stopped by because he was going to be closing soon. Sometimes I'd help him close. He'd let me play on the games and stuff. It was fun. So I'm sitting in there about 5 minutes beforehand. A guy comes in and goes to the bathroom but doesn't come out. And when he goes back there, he gets a gun pointed at his face and taken to the back room. And Carly, the girl that was working with him, she got taken back there. But he didn't see me back there, and I didn't know he was there. So it was scary because I went back and he had left, and I found my friends tied up and everything like that. It was a pretty traumatic thing, but it was something. It was something. So yes, long story short, I have been in the middle of a holdup before. It sucked.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. At least they don't take like I never wanted to be put in a situation where they're like, take your pants off. Case.
Well, yeah. Well, what was tough about it is because he didn't know I was there. He took the two people back to the back room, and I didn't know he was there. So they were back there for a while, and I had to go. So I know he's a really cool guy. She's a really cool girl. I knew them both, and I knew that
I had to go again.
I knew that nothing funny was going on. So when I went back there to go knock on the door and say, hey, guys, I'm leaving, I heard him talking to a guy back there, and I knew that there was no other guy in there besides me, and that's when I knew that he was getting held up. But it was tough, man. It was really tough. I found my friend tied up with his hands behind his back, laying face down. It was kind of traumatic.
I never been forcefully tied up against my will.
Oh, that's I just got cotton mouth thinking about that. That's something. So yeah, I think this Friday's going pretty well. Are you excited about tonight? I would be. We get to stream two times in one day. I don't think we've ever done that before. Good talk, buddy. Good to see you.
What time does it start?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I made it. I think it's going to start at 10. Sith's going to be there. You and me and Sith haven't hung out together in a while. You excited for that?
Yeah.
Cool. Guys, do you get the hype here? I mean, come on. Are you guys going to come on it? Hey, Rosetta, what's going on there? We got everybody just kind of cool chilling in here. You know what I'm saying? So Sith is really hyped because we haven't streamed together in a long time, and it's going to be like the Three Amigos getting back together, which is a movie I got to watch again, by the way. I haven't seen the Three Amigos in a long time, but yeah. So that's going to be tonight. We're going to have a couple other people on there. I'm hoping that one of the other people that is that's on the Geeks and Gamers team will come through and join us for a little bit. Seeing through. Oh man, hey, Crazy Eyed Jedi, look at that, man.
I put out a video today about like I was trying to be funny with the Star Wars trailer, and my subscribers are hammering me, man.
Really?
People are like, I'm like reading them now. They're like, we normally like your stuff, man, but this was so lame. I'm like, well, what can I do, man?
Crazy Eyed Jedi. I'm glad.
I'm a Rage Machine guy, so I can't keep it up.
Crazy Eye Jedi, thanks for coming in. I really, really hope you're doing okay, man. Tons of prayers your way. Tons of prayers your way. And hit me up if you need anything.
Well, I didn't know he was going through chemo.
I didn't either.
I just saw him the other day.
I didn't either. But that's a tough thing, man. I've had a couple of family members go through chemo. It's hard to watch somebody go through that, man. So, but I'm glad you're fighting the good fight, man. Really, really glad. Hey, there's Mega Jetty. Sup? How you doing? Good to see you.
It's time to freshen up that avatar, Mega Jetty.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Maybe I don't know.
I needed avatar. I think. Period. I don't know.
No, man, your G&G avatar is epic.
Yeah, it is pretty epic. Took that picture. A photographer got me from just the right
I
angle.
think Cliff needs to freshen up his avatar too.
I don't want him to. Okay, I love that avatar. If you try to change Sith, I will punch you square.
Change him. I'm trying to reinvent him.
No, what are you talking about? I'm down with the OG.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, I'm telling you, Sith, don't you let him walk all over you, man. He will not. I'm not going to let him. I'm not going to let him. Okay. So you stay on it. All right. Look at that, man. See, this is why I love our community. Prayers, and Sith all over it, man. Crazy Eye, you got a good team of people here. I'm just saying. So, anyways, I know he does, man. I know he does. I got your back, though. I got your back. You know you can always count on old Jesse.
That guy is full of Sith.
All right. So, yep. See, look, we're inspiring change. We're inspiring change here today. That's what we like to do here with Geeks and Gamers and old drunk and old exaggeration. We like to hang out. We like to inspire change, inspire people. Hey, guess what? Guess what I'm doing? I'm digging back in the bag. I'm going to see Drunk. Do you know one of these movies that I'm going to be pulling out of the bag? We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Let's see. You
Mary
ever seen
Poppins?
The Grudge?
What is it?
You ever seen The Grudge?
What movie?
The Grudge.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good movie. Good talk.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's another one?
That's the movie with the.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you've seen this one. The Chronicles of Riddick.
One of my all-time favorites.
Yes, sir.
I love the Riddick series. I don't know why. I love the Riddick series. Those are one of my. I've watched all three of them: Pitch Black, The Chronicles of Riddick, and the Riddick hundreds of times. So they're some of my favorite.
I haven't actually seen the Riddick. I've seen Pitch Black and Chronicles. I haven't seen Riddick though.
Oh, dude, you got to come over and watch. That's the best one.
What? Really?
That movie's awesome.
So we need to make a movie day, man. We've been friends for a long time. We've never really made a movie day except to just incidentally find ourselves at one of the other's houses.
Are you serious, bro? Didn't you watched freaking Deadpool 2 at my house? We made a movie day. He forgets.
I say that's the only one we've done though. It's not like
you weren't gonna say it until I brought it up.
Well, yeah, because I forgot. Okay, I forgot. I forgot. I won't knock that. Okay, I'll admit to that. I'm just saying though, there's like more that we got to do. I know that you and I have both seen Step Brothers, but we've never watched it together. And
you know what would happen if we watched it together?
We just quote the whole thing.
We would quote we would have to we'd have to make rules. You can only quote Dragon, and I can only quote Nighthawk. So it have to be rules like that.
Well, that's true. Oh, what's another one in here?
Every time I produce a quart. Sorry.
All right. Hey, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Do you remember that one?
Yeah. That's with Vanilla Ice.
The one with the Vanilla Ice. Yep. That's the one. What are some other good ones I got in here? Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Can't watch that anymore. It's homophobic.
Well, guess what? I watched it twice last week. The Fifth Element. The Hunt for Red October. Ooh. Did you see that one back in the 90s? Robin Hood with Russell Crowe. Nah. Guess you hadn't seen those. It's okay.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
I didn't like that one too much either. He didn't shoot his bow and arrow very much.
I'm almost certain that we in this world, after Robin Hood Men in Tights, I don't want to see any more Robin Hood movies.
I am pretty confident you're exactly right. Because
they keep trying to make a Robin Hood movie, and you're just like, why? Leave it with Men in Tights. That's it.
Man, freaking Men in Tights. Okay, what is your favorite quote from Men in Tights?
I liked when he was fighting Little John, and Little John falls into like a little creek, and he thinks he's gonna drown, but he couldn't. It was like a creek that was like this big, and he was like, "Help me, I'm drowned." That movie was hilarious. I also like. I don't have a favorite quote, but like I also like the way they used the shadows. It made him look like he was well endowed, but it was just oh my gosh, I was rolling.
So Latrine was one of my favorites. The witch lady. Whenever the sheriff falls through, whenever the sheriff falls through her roof, and she tries to crawl on him, and he leaves, she looks at the camera and goes, "I touched it."
Yeah,
I was dead. I was dead right then and there. All right. I just got an inspiration for my new avatar. I'll take a pic of me sitting on a couch and then edit it to have Lara Croft next to me.
Make sure you're mansplaining. Wait, manspreading?
Yep, man spread all up in that camera. I'm just saying, have pants on. Just didn't say Abe Lincoln. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all these rolls coming in, man. Next two.
That was a good one. I changed my name. Yeah, that was a good one.
Dude, and the sheriff jumbling up his words.
Yeah,
he just rolls up over that boy hand. That is the best way to start. That's the best way to start a character off. And then when they're singing the trumpet part, whenever they're riding, oh my word, freaking, that was a great scene. Freaking great scene. I'm just saying. So yeah, guys, hit that like button while you're here, and if you want, I'm just saying. I've not seen Abe Lincoln the Vampire Slayer.
It was okay. I enjoyed it. I saw it once.
There's no setup.
That's pretty good.
Man, I could watch that movie any day.
Hey, was that a Mel Brooks film?
It was a Mel Brooks movie.
Yeah, okay.
It was a Mel Brooks movie. Poor guy. He is not. He hasn't been around in a while, but I mean, he's getting up there in age.
Yeah, I wish it would have been the perfect time to drop. It would have been the perfect time to drop Spaceballs 2 with all this Disney stuff going on with Star Wars. I think he would have made $1 billion if he would have dropped the.
That would be amazing if he did a Spaceballs 2. Believe it or not, I was not that big of a fan of Spaceballs.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
It was like I know it was only so-so to me, but Young Frankenstein and Men in Tights, those are my all-time go-to Mel Brooks movies right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I appreciated Blazing Saddles, History of the World, and everything. Man, it was.
History of the World was one of the greatest. Man, Spaceballs was my favorite Mel Brooks movie. I've seen it over 1 million times. It was great, but History of the World, I saw that movie came out. God, I think it was little. That movie is old, but the opening scene was like. Do you remember the opening scene? It was like cavemen, like reaching, and then they start masturbating.
Dude, my favorite part was when Moses got robbed. He's standing up there and he pays.
And the water spreads.
Yeah. And then he turns around and somebody.
That's how they beat the whole army. They started like they lit off a big joint, a big weed, and then the Roman army stopped and they're like, "We're just gonna walk around in circles."
Oh my word! It
So,
was the funniest freaking thing I'd ever seen.
that was good. It was a funny movie. That's when he pretended to be a eunuch. You remember that?
Yeah, and they
And
danced in front of him, and that's when they
and that
found
the little feather.
oh the wiener man. Can't get past that.
Oh, that's pretty
Can't
funny.
get. I haven't watched a decent new comedy movie in forever. Like the last movie I saw that was some people didn't like it was the movie Tag.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Huh.
I liked it. It was not the best in the world, but
I thought it got boring.
I do play tag with a group of friends every April, and it's the
Jig
worst.
is up and gone. Yeah, that's right. The jig is up. That I think one of my favorite scenes is when Caesar comes in and it's played by Dom DeLuise, and he just comes in and he's like so bored and doesn't care, and he lays down and he rips like this giant fart, and no one can say anything because he's like, you know.
Yep. And Sith, I am all over The Office. Yes, sir. Do you want Jay? You watch The Office at all?
I'm not a fan.
Man,
It's not my type of humor.
it's
Like
so
I've seen it, I've watched it, but I don't. It doesn't have me like. It's not a knee slapper to me.
yeah. There are just oh my word, there are just some scenes in that show that were just epic.
I give it to you. It had its moments.
But I'm like the same way with people like Parks and Rec. I only like certain parts of Parks and Rec. I couldn't really dig Parks and Rec, but then see that's right, John. Right now, I'm telling you, Ron Swanson. I watch Ron Swanson clips on YouTube all the time, man. Ron Swanson's hilarious.
Rosetta Allen's like, I feel dirty. I agree with Drunk and don't like The Office. See?
It's okay. Where's it at? Drunk is Stanley. That's right.
You only wish you could be Stanley.
That's right. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Look at that. I'm at 1990 TMNT. Oh, that's right. So he was talking about TMNT a little bit earlier, but 1990, that's the one right there. I'm just saying. We're talking about 90s movies early. Do you have did you have like favorite 90s movies like growing like as a kid? Like what was a go-to movie for you as a kid?
From the 90s?
It doesn't have to be from the 90s, but as you're just kind of growing up.
Oh man, as a kid was Weird Science, because as a horny little preteen boy, Weird Science was like the film every kid wanted to. We all wanted to create that girl to come out of our closet. I love that movie. I watched Weird Science. Oh, Weird Science was Science, dude. You remember? There was a movie, Revenge of the Nerds. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie?
I did not see Revenge of the Nerds actually. It's I don't know why. It just wasn't something that I got into or anything. There's Snow Dub in there. He's all about by the way, what's up, Snow Dub? I never actually saw Labyrinth. I didn't see Labyrinth. I don't know why. I was all
Tom comes back in to say Revenge of the Nerds is a classic.
Yeah. So I need to get back in there.
He had to come back just to remind us that Revenge of the Nerds was a classic.
I like it.
I loved in the 90s, my type of movie was anything that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in. So Terminator 2 was huge for me in the 90s. That came out in the 90s. I loved we had Porky's. Yeah, Porky's was oh man. As a young man, those were the movies to watch because you got to see things.
Just waiting on that. Freaking there's Kindergarten
Cop. Predator was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Speed.
Anything that Arnold had in it. Anything Arnold or Stallone. I think Cliffhanger came out in the 90s. I like Cliffhanger.
Oh, God, didn't mean to get that one. I went I was born in 84. And so, like my childhood movie, like I always watched the even though it was like 76 or whatever, I was on Superman, Christopher Reeve Superman forever. But the ones that actually came out when I was young is like both the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. I was all about the Sandlot.
Sandlot was awesome.
Dude, the Sandlot was great. Dark Crystal. I was all over the Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we've both finished watching the series on Netflix. And if anybody in here has not seen, the Dark Crystal on Netflix, I strongly urge you to go check it out. It is probably, I think, if you'd agree with me, I think that may be one of the best made TV shows.
It's very good.
But I was all over that one. And what else? The Neverending Story. Oh my word. Neverending Story was full of.
I didn't like that one.
I can understand that. I'm not going to hate you for that. And The Goonies.
Goonies was awesome.
Dude, people, I just love The Goonies. Don't they? Didn't you tell me they had a up in St. Augustine? They have
yeah, Goonies Museum.
Wow. I've actually never stopped in St. Augustine. I need to change that. I've heard St. Augustine's a cool town. Oh, there's Soul Assassin Conan all over it. That is the Barbarian, not the Destroyer. The Destroyer was, oh man, it was full of cringe, to say the least. Full of cringe.
Conan? Yeah, that's why I said like anything that had Arnold in it, I liked. Jack Nicholson was my only Joker as a kid. Yeah, I liked Batman.
I've got to be in the mood. I've got to be in the mood for a Tim Burton movie. It's so visually different that it just takes me a little bit to really start digging it.
Oh yes, Beastmaster. I like that movie.
Yeah. Oh, John. Thanks for coming out of there. Not Beastmaster 2, though.
Yeah. Oh, what the heck was that all about?
We don't talk about Beastmaster 2.
What was that? The guy went. That's when he time traveled, right?
Everybody thought it was a
comedy.
I don't know. Oh man, look at that! Escape from New York. That was set in 1997, by the way. But man, Beastmaster. Oh, that was such a great flick. It was long too. For being back then, it was a long movie.
They also had nudity in that first.
Yeah, that was back before nudity was when nudity was still in PG movies.
Yeah, 16 Candles. There was nudity in that movie.
Yeah, I didn't see 16 Candles.
Oh my god, dude!
Was it what?
That is the funniest. That is one of the funniest movies of that generation.
Really?
Yeah.
That is
one of the funniest.
That is okay.
We'll have to do that one together.
I'm good. I'm good for that. There's boobs are the best part of cinema. Maybe depends on who's you're talking about. Oh, there we go. 7 and
man, great
The
movie.
Breakfast Club. I love The Breakfast Club. There's Ferris Bueller. Man, look at all these good ones coming through. Red Sonja.
Weird Science again.
Weird Science, man. Oh yeah, keep them freaking coming, man. That is the single movie that I think Arnie dropped the most stupid one-liners. You remember when I said I'd kill you last? I lied. He's like, where'd he go? I'll let him go. No kidding. Edward Scissorhands, once again, great movie, but I still got to be in the mood to watch that. Don't Call Me Shirley. And there's those two bald guys in here. Oh! How we doing? Oh, yeah, man. I'm telling you what. We haven't really hit below 18 or 20. And this has been a very, very invigorating conversation. But I actually do have to go. It is about that time. So, anyways, everybody hanging out drunk. I'm sorry I left you in the background. I thought I saw that.
You're fine.
I noticed you, but we've been holding this down pretty good. So, anybody in the chat, thank you guys for stopping by. Tonight, still on this channel, we're gonna be doing me and Drunk are gonna be on again. This time with Sith Kryptonian and a couple of other really awesome people. Rev Kev. We may have we're gonna have Script Doctor. He's a pretty up and coming or a brand new YouTuber. So we're gonna be talking to him, and very, very soon, me and Ryan are gonna be doing a taco stream together. I cannot wait for that, man. So we have an affinity for tacos and anything that has to do with fat. So if you guys come on back tonight, 10 o'clock. I know it's late, but that's to help out our brethren on the West Coast. And love to have you out there, man. So you guys be good. We're going to have that obligatory weird part where I push end broadcast and we wait for it to end. Weird pause.